Attack on Mika!
Cheers! Congratulations!
My name is Daisuke Kumada. Today, I'm participating in an event that my coworkers arranged for me because I'm about to get married soon.
Who would have thought a laid-back guy like you would end up getting married? Right? The completely harmless Kuma-san. Look at you!
I mean, I'm the one that's most surprised. 8 years since I started working at the Shingeki factory. I was called Kuma-san, aka Mr. Bear, by my peers because of my large physique and relaxed personality. I mean, there's also the fact that my last name is Kumada.
Hey, Natsu-san! Which parts of Kuma-san did you fall for?
His big physique and his kindness.
A beauty like her fell for you! I'm so jealous! Ooh, ooh.
My fiancée, Natsu Kanzaki, was 28 years old and a little younger than me. Her neat appearance and dignified actions were those of the ideal Japanese woman. But Natsu-san isn't just beautiful. She's extremely nice to everyone, and I've never seen her get mad once. She was an angel. No, she was literally a goddess.
Daisuke-san, here you go.
Thank you, Natsu-san. She's so nice. I've never been popular with the ladies in my entire life, but the beautiful Natsu-san was my very first girlfriend. Of course, our love story started because I was in love at first sight and pursued her insistently. I never would have imagined that I'd be able to get married to her. I was drunk with happiness when the manager of my department came by to say hello.
Kuma, congratulations!
Oh, sir! Thank you so much for throwing this event for us today.
Sounds like something you'd say to me at a wedding. Aren't you being a bit impatient?
Huh? You're so funny, sir. After finishing his conversation with me, my manager looked over at Natsu-san. Then, huh? You. He seemed to notice something. Natsu-san had a surprised expression for a second, but
Good evening.
immediately she gave back an uncomfortable one-word greeting.
It is you! It's been a while. Well, actually, she and I knew each other in the past.
What? Is that true, Natsu-san?
Yes.
If I hadn't been blinded by my happiness and seen the change in Natsu-san at that moment, nothing like that would have happened.
But why is that man here?
Natsu-san, are you okay?
Huh? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm completely fine.
After greeting everyone, I left Natsu-san for a bit. Natsu-san, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Whew! I'm so thankful that everyone did all of that for someone like me. I need to work harder to return the favor. But I feel like Natsu-san was acting kind of weird. Thinking back, Natsu-san seemed nervous and restless after talking to my manager. My manager was a man that could do his job well, and so everyone around admired him. He said that they knew each other in the past, but I wonder if something happened. That's strange, because he's such a sociable person. Oh, she's right there! Hey, Natsu-san! I saw Natsu-san on my way back to the venue and tried to go to her when, for some reason, my manager was next to Natsu-san. Oh, Kuma! Welcome back! I was keeping your wife company because you were gone for so long. Right, Natsu-san?
Excuse me?
Hey, sir, you're a little too close to her. He started getting very friendly with Natsu-san and was a completely different person than earlier. The air between them wasn't one between two acquaintances. I had a bad feeling, but as my manager continued talking, I felt like I was kicked out of heaven and sent straight to hell.
The truth is, I used to date her in the past.
What? You and Natsu-san? Her ex-boyfriend is my manager? He's a completely different person than me. Wait, Natsu-san likes handsome men? Then why is she with me? My manager started exposing the truth as if ignoring my confusion.
Kuma, have you tasted her cooking?
Yes, it was very delicious.
Don't flatter her too much. When she was with me, I complimented her curry once, and she cooked it for 3 days straight. Oh, right. When I wasn't giving her much attention, she was waiting at my house naked. She's a pervert! A pervert!
What? Sir? That's a bit too much.
Breaking up with her was a hassle too. She was crying her eyes out and telling me not to abandon her.
He continued insulting Natsu-san. I couldn't take it any longer. I was going to say something back, but suddenly his attitude changed.
But I mean, you're so much prettier compared to before. Do you want me to get back together with you?
What are you saying?
Sorry, I need to go.
Natsu-san ran away from the scene like she couldn't stand his words anymore. But in the next moment, I witnessed something awful.
You should leave this guy. Get married to me instead.
What? Sir?
Then Natsu-san, who was so panicked earlier, suddenly stopped moving.
Don't touch me with your dirty hands. You're the one that cheated.
What? Natsu-san's angry?
Huh? What's all the commotion? Kuma, what's happening?
I was listening to your stupid story quietly, but who do you think you are to act all great, huh? You literal piece of trash. The curry I made for 3 days? If you hated it so much, you should have said something. You're bringing up the past and complaining about everything now? How silly are you? Besides, I said I didn't want to, but you were the one who told me to wait for you naked, you stupid pervert! I trusted you and gave you everything, but you had all these girls on the side. Of course I would cry because of how angry I was, you piece of trash!
Natsu-san? She went back to normal after realizing that everyone's eyes were on her. Giving up after that, Natsu-san spilled the truth about her and my manager.
It's the truth that he and I were in a relationship, but it was far from a good one. He looks like a good person at first, but he likes to find people that are weaker than he is and corner them without other people noticing. I remember him bragging about how he made a couple of people at his workplace quit their jobs. I'm one of his victims.
That's a lie! Stop making up stories!
Lies? Sure, I'm telling a lie.
See? She admitted it!
Please look at this.
What? What? What?
I'm actually not innocent or dignified or anything like that. I was hiding my true colors because I didn't want anyone to hate me. He and I are both liars.
Whoa, wait a minute. My manager's actually a jerk? Natsu-san is an ex-troublemaker? I can't. My brain isn't catching up to this.
No way! Our manager's like that? You're kidding!
Not being able to stand the judgmental looks he was receiving, he started saying something crazy.
Oh, I get it now. You're putting on this act because you want my attention, right?
Excuse me?
Okay, Natsu, let's start over again.
It wasn't just a bad joke at this point. It was pure reckless behavior.
Hey, Kuma, give Natsu back to me. Think about it. There's no way that Natsu, who used to be obsessed with me, would fall for an unattractive man like you. The only good thing about you is that you have a large physique. Natsu's a nice girl, so she can't tell you straight up. She's just killing time with you so she can get money. She's always been in love with me.
Yeah, he's right. I always thought it was strange. I always wondered why a beautiful woman like her would agree to marry a guy like me. But I won't give her to you.
What?
I'm not giving Natsu-san to a man that enjoys bringing other people to their misery. I'm going to be the man that makes her happy.
What? You have some attitude talking back to your superior. Okay then, I'm going to make you go through a company transfer.
Oh, go ahead, sir. Try if you can. I've never talked back to my manager, but I can't give up on this one.
After sensing that I wouldn't listen to him, he began his next move. Oh yeah? Didn't you say earlier that I bring people down to their misery? Give me proof of when and to whom I did that to.
Huh? Natsu-san just said earlier that you made many of the workers quit. You were also terrible to Natsu-san.
Yeah, sure. I might have been a bad person to Natsu, but that's a problem between the two of us. Everything I told Natsu was a joke. A big, fat joke.
What?
Bring proof. Bring out evidence of when I made someone suffer. You don't think you can get away with defaming your superior without any proof, do you? You're going to get fired like that.
Shoot. I'm sure that Natsu-san was telling the truth. But there's no way that he would leave evidence lying around. We don't even know who actually suffered from his actions.
That was when I remembered something.
Oh, come to think of it. I brought out my phone and pulled up a contact number. Sir, do you remember Mishima-kun? He used to work at our company.
Mishima? Oh, that guy that doesn't even know how to do his work properly. What about him?
I helped him one time when he made a mistake while he was working with us. We got close after that, and I was surprised when he suddenly quit. But after a while, he contacted me.
What about it? What are you even talking about?
That was when I asked him why he quit. He told me that he couldn't forgive a man. But he didn't tell me the exact reason because he thought I wouldn't believe him. I didn't know who he was talking about at that time. But that is about you, wasn't it, sir?
No, it's not me. That's not even proof.
Then maybe we should call Mishima-kun right now and have him explain what happened. He seemed like he gave up and suddenly went quiet. I was relieved and thought that I'd won.
If you don't have that phone, there's no proof. Give me that.
Whoa! Things happened so suddenly. My body moved instinctively.
Shoot.
You shouldn't bother. Daisuke-san's a judo master.
That's an exaggeration. I just won the competition in my prefecture a long time ago. After hearing those words, my manager stopped moving.
Did he die?
What? It seemed like he finally gave up. Just like that, our chaotic engagement celebration came to an end. After that, the next day after my manager's malicious actions were exposed, the higher-ups took action. After some investigation, it was discovered that he was involved in making employees quit their jobs of the past. As a result, he was fired from his job.
I was so happy that you said you wouldn't give me to him. But aren't you turned off after finding out that I had a secret history?
There's no one in this world that doesn't have a secret or two they don't want people to find out about. I love all parts of you, Natsu-san.
Daisuke-san.
We don't need lies between us anymore. From now on, we're gonna strive to be a married couple that can tell each other anything.